You serious?
Hey, there's plenty of ways to kill some time out there. Thank you for killing some time with me, Marcus Bronzy. You can head to howtokillanhour.com to find out more about what we discuss on the show. You can see the stuff that we talk about. Click buy the stuff that we talk about if you fancy, and also share what we talk about on the show with your friends as well. You can also listen to all of our previous episodes too. So if you like the sound of something on How to Kill an Hour and you'd like some more information, head over to howtokillanhour.com. Quick rant. If you don't like ranting, press that fast forward 15 button a few times. Now, in the UK, at least, I know that binge drinking is down and fitness is up. So in young people, now it's a great thing to hear. Like, you know, one effect of this whole Instagram situation where people are posting up pictures of like, hey, Fit Friday, hey, squatting in the gym. You know what I mean? That sort of stuff means that more people are getting in the gym. I think that's a great idea. But I'm still hearing a lot of shit. A lot of shit gets spoken to me about diet. Now, I'm an ex-fatty. I was a fatty a few years ago. And if I took, I've got to say, like 90% of the advice that was given to me, especially when you lose weight as well, when you start losing weight, people want to give you more advice. But 90% of the info that was given to me was like second or third hand information that by the time it got to me via Chinese whispers was fucking wrong. So I don't mind people eating what they want. I don't mind people eating healthy. But what I do mind is people thinking that they're doing something that's super healthy when in fact they're fucking wrong. Stupid ass. No, it's not healthy. Like, certain things are not healthy to have at certain times, or like, you know, they're like, you know, if you want to lose weight, do this. I don't want to start naming specific things, but you know, or people, you know what, I will. People that are on like, you know, oh, I'm just on a juicing diet. I'm just having 15 oranges a day in the morning. That's so good. Vitamin C. I'm like, yeah, but you've just drank 15 oranges of sugar. Do you know how shit that's going to make you feel after the sugar crash? You know what I mean? And plus, when in natural sort of like, and people are like, oh, it's so natural. When did a caveman walk up to 15 oranges and squeeze them? No, he'd be knackered after climbing the orange tree. But and what's the healthy part of fruit anyway? Probably the fiber, you know, the vitamins and the fiber. The sugar bit, that's just to kind of make it, you know, attractive. That's, you know, fruit is like sweets. Anyway, I'm not saying fruit's bad. I'm saying, for example, 15 oranges ain't great. Right, ran over. So I've seen a bunch of apps that have come out, which are there to help inform you. And it's by this company called Change for Life. I believe it's a government initiative. And there's one that's come out called Sugar Smart. And it lets you know how much sugar is in your food or drink that you're having. So it's a free app. Open it up, scan your item. I've got another app that does this with my food that gives me loads of information, but it's very techie. Scan a bit of food and it lets you know how much sugar is in that bit of food. And every time you open that app as well, it reminds you how much sugar you should be having. So it says maximum daily amounts for a kid that's 4 to 6, 7 to 10 and 11 years plus. And sugar's a really important part of your diet because, you know, things like diabetes and things can be caused by too much sugar. And also, is, you know, you don't need that much sugar in your life. You can live without sugar. So it's really simple. It lets you know how much sugar you've had in the day, helps to add that up for you. Now, that's not the only app they've got. They've also got a food smart one as well, where you scan your food and it gives you information about the food, like, you know, the sugar, salt and fat in it as well, which is great. And again, super simple. I've got another app that does this all for me. The app I use that does all of this is called MyFitnessPal. And then I put all my information in. That's kind of like, it works, but it's very functional, full of loads of little bits of information. You can tweak stuff with your diet, like macros and bits and bobs, which is exciting for me, but not exciting for your everyday person, which could put you off sort of healthy eating. But yeah, so Food Smart gives you more information. This is from Change for Life. And they've also got a Stepometer, which counts your steps for the day. 10,000 is the average amount of steps. But the app that I really, really like out of these, and I'm actually using, is called Smart Recipes. And you open it up, you give it a little bit of information like, hey, I'm a vegetarian, or hey, I'm a vegan, and you open it up and you can select meals, breakfast, and it gives you a whole heap of suggestions on things that you can eat. Yeah. As well as that, you click on an item. I'm going to click on banana porridge with raspberry mash. It gives you all of the instructions and ingredients and measurements. So for example, in this one, it's 200 grams of porridge oats, 300 milliliters of skim milk, blah, 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 blah. And it lets you know how many portions that makes as well. So it even tells you portion amounts, so you can do the maths and make smaller portions. Plus, it's got very in-depth information about how to make it. I know this is just porridge, so these are kind of short, in-depth methods. And as well as that, you can click add to your shopping list. So you see a recipe that you like, you read up, that's cool. Click add to your shopping list. And in the app, there's a little part of it called shopping list. I'm just going to go to that right now. And in your shopping list, you can see the recipes that you've liked and the food in it. And as well as that, it also tells you what aisle you are likely to find the ingredients for this thing. Because that's another thing about shopping. You're like, okay, cool. I need to get Parmesan cheese. Where the fuck can I get Parmesan cheese in my restaurant? In my supermarket. This will let you know where to get Parmesan cheese. Great app. Simple recipes, easy to make, healthy food, lets you know what's in it. And also, because it's part of the same family as the rest of the Change for Life smart things, you can kind of be rest assured that the food is reasonably healthy, as long as you stick to the portion sizes. Because it doesn't matter how healthy your vegetarian spaghetti bolognese is, if you eat 15 portions, it's not going to be very good for you. So that's the Change for Life apps: Food Smart, Sugar Smart, Smart Recipe, Stepometer. Don't worry about remembering all of them. Links to them are in the show description, and you can also find them at howtokillanhour.com/blog. Just search for Change for Life and you'll find those. So those are some really good apps, man. I've been Marcus Bronzy. Thank you for killing some time with me. There's plenty of ways to kill time out there. Keep killing time with us.